Hey YouTube, I'm back with my Walking Dead comic book reviews. I will review the show probably after I get the DVD of season 3, maybe, and then I'll just do the seasons that way. I'm not going to review them live, I'll review them as the seasons. But I'm doing the comic book, and today's comic is Miles Behind, Volume 2. As we can see right here, it's Lori in Atlanta with Shane. Like, what happened when Rick was still in the hospital. They do kind of have sex. And then they do bury Shane. So, yeah, and then Lori doesn't really like him anymore. And they plan to move on. There's the whole crew. They run into a guy named Tyrese, his daughter Julia, and their boyfriend Kristen back there. And then he pretty much comes part of the group, and he kind of does hook up with Carol there. This one does not have a slip by any means, because I don't get slips with all of them. Some of them might get a comic book shop and they would have the slips, and some of them won't. You know, and Tyrese does come like Rick's second-hand man in the first traded with Shane. Then it's, you know, Tyrese. I just have to find the pages. So yeah, and they do instill wintertime in this. And we do find Lori is pregnant. I think I forgot to show that. Yeah, right here she tells everybody she's pregnant. She just wanted to tell Rick first. I think probably Shane's. That's what they kind of hinted as. And then they see this frozen zombie. Yeah. And they go into Wilshire State, which was a nice, cool area. And then they clear a couple houses, find a couple zombies, and they say, think it's a great place to live. And, there's only like a few zombies there. And Tyrese was an NFL crowd salesman, a couple other things, I can't really remember. And they do clear up the zombies in this one house. And the next day, oh wait, Andrea and Dale do hook up in this. So yeah, and Donna just kind of opens the door and peeks in. And then we see this snowfall there, and it says, all good, do not enter. And we don't really know that. The group doesn't know there's like zombies in there, I guess. And then there's Donna and Alan and Ben and Billy's like first line in this whole comic book here. Yeah, they're not too impressive characters with the rest of the series anyways. I'm up to Trey Beckton, so. And then Rick does see the do not enter sign. He tries to run back, and Gavin does get attacked now and tries to shoot it. Oh, Alan fucked up, didn't he? And zombies just come out of the woodworks. And more, and Tyrese does catch his daughter and her boyfriend Chris. Like, if they were supposed to have sex. And they jump on the RV and get the fuck out of Wilshire. Everybody except for Donna, she's dead in the series now. I didn't really care for her character at all. And then Carl gets shot accidentally by Otis, which in the show they did defer it, which there was a deer in front of it, and they were looking for Sophie, and that's how they went in the woods. They're not in the woods hunting. Sophie doesn't get lost. And he's soaring, Carl's still breathing, and they take him to Herschel's farm, and Herschel helps patch him up. Yeah. And then we find out Herschel has a bunch of kids, Lacey, and Maggie, which isn't right there, Billy, and Rachel and Sue, which Lacey, Aaron, Billy, and Rachel and Sue were never in the TV series either. And then Otis lives on the farm with them and with his girlfriend. I can't really pronounce her name right, but when I do find the picture of her in here, I'll show you what she looks like. Yeah, and Glenn and Maggie do hook up, so now Glenn's dating Maggie. And they find out Herschel had another son named Sean, and got bit at the outbreak, and he threw in a barn. And then one day they go, and Alan's kind of depressed and this for a good amount of issues. He's never cared to give a shit to me. I'm just rereading these over again, so. And they practice shooting one day, and then they see a zombie, and Herschel's gonna go throw it in the barn. Yeah. And then a bunch of the zombies break out. Aaron gets bit, and and there was one more of them, and it was Lacey, I think. Yeah, it's Lacey. So she gets bit, and there's their funeral. This one line I did like. Sean, no, please don't. Your brother, don't do this. Don't you remember? Showing what's Rick's fear, there's nothing really left of them. And Herschel was proven wrong. Anyways, I'm on to him and buries his kids. Burns the rest of the cast. Gonna kill himself. And then doesn't. And then Carl gets better from the shot. Glenn and them get caught hooking up. And, and Herschel is gonna hit Lori. Don't hit women, Herschel. Okay, you can hit Lori. Fuck her. Yeah, I don't really like her either. You did a lot for them and giving them guns. I like saved your son. So, yeah, and Herschel's going to kick them out. He always gets a gun. They leave. And, Glenn decides to, stay behind with Maggie, and in the TV show there was a character named the More Allisons, which I think was kind of like the Glenn leaving from this trade people back. Will we ever see the More Allisons again? We haven't seen them since season 1, episode 4. But I like them to come back, yeah. I get more topics into that later. So they leave, and then they go out to find a new home, and they find this, the prison. And look, there. It's perfect. We're home. So we get 3 character death, a zombified Sean, and yeah, it's a good trade. It's not one of my favorites. It's not like part 1. I low perk one. I pretty much read that the most. And then perk 3 is probably one of my favorite. Perk 8. This is not like, it's a good one, but it's not my favorite. It's not in my top 5, the ones I own. With, probably Wrong and Follow might be my next the favorite one after 8. Which is weird, I like them all though. So, yeah, this is why I forgot to show you that, fuck. Yeah, I can't pronounce the name, I'm gonna have to watch the show again to get the... what the fuck is it? The pronunciations. No. Okay, it's back here more, I think. Oh, there she is. Right there. Yeah. And then, yeah, we don't really get too much dialogue from Aaron, which you should give him more. Let him interact with some of the other characters, maybe. And then you should have the interaction with, Lacey and the other kids, you know. So, because they don't live after this one, and it kind of sucks. Same as Jim and Amy and Shane. We didn't know too much of them. So, yeah, that's my review of Moz Behind. Walking Dead Trade Paperback 2.